Yo, this might be a draw for those who didn't see the fight. Whoa, they still fighting?
And it was so loud in here they couldn't hear the bell.
Yo, I was wondering if you're watching this event or you watch this event on Netflix, when was the last time you seen this many white people at an American non-exhibition boxing event? I'm T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Savannah Marshall and Shadasia Green just added another great fight to a great card. This card has lived up to the hype. I've been here since 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time watching all of this fights from Tam Thibault beating and stopping Mary Casamassa. Ramla Ali getting a gift decision over Leila Furtado. Chantel Cameron shining, decisioning Jessica Camara. Shanika Johnson becoming undisputed, beating Sharetta Metcalf. I'm talking about mauling her so far. Shanika Johnson, in my opinion, is going to get the $250,000 or should get the $250,000 bonus. Ellie Scottney shined against Yemelef Mercado, one of her best performances. And Savannah Marshall, Shadasia Green. For those who don't know, Savannah Marshall, the only woman to beat Clarissa Shields, and that was in the amateurs, and Clarissa Shields beat her, like outclassed her in the pros. I never seen Savannah Marshall look that bad, but she never fought somebody of the talent of Clarissa Shields up until that point. She came back to defeat Franchon Cruz DeZern, and she took a 2-year layoff. She's been in the PFL, that's mixed martial arts. I've covered that fight. And Shadasia Green, by the way, in 3 fights ago, had lost to Franchon Cruz DeZern. This was Franchon Cruz DeZern's first fight after losing to Savannah Marshall. So I know that sounds confusing. But overall, great fight. There was a point deduction earlier in the fight that likely could cost Shadasia Green the fight, but her power was real, and you don't get in. By the way, they're on commercial breaks. We're going to listen to the card and watch replays. Watching on Netflix, and no, I don't pay for the subscription of Netflix where you don't have the ads. I don't have ads on my HBO though. I think that's a sin, watching HBO with ads. But anyway, moving on. I think that Savannah Marshall is going to edge it, but that's because of the point deduction. But I will not be upset with the rematch. And also, Savannah Marshall, leading up to the fight, was talking about how she had to kind of get back into the boxing mode after being in MMA for 2 years. Not saying that that's a big significance, but it's something that should be mentioned. But also, like I said, when was the last time we seen this many white people at a boxing event in the States? And Netflix, I got to give it to them, their production quality. I'm all for them being in boxing. I love the way this event has been put together. Listen in. Let's listen to the card.
After 10 full championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Judge Tom Schreck sees the contest 95-94 green. Judge Max DeLuca sees it 96-93 Marshall. And finally, Judge Martha Tremblay sees the contest 96-93, declaring your winner. And now the unified IBF, WBO, and Ring Magazine super middleweight champion of the world, Shadasia.
Wow. I'm not sure about that. She did it though. I'm not sure about that.
From 20 miles away to the top of the world.
That atmosphere is crazy. How do y'all feel about that for those who watch the fights? I'm not sure if she did that or not. If she pulled it off. I mean, yeah, the second half of the fight, but then with the point deduction too, I'm not quite sure about that. Let me see what social media is saying. Let's see what social media is saying. Let's see here.
And when your dream becomes a reality on this kind of stage, it's overwhelming, and that's what you see right now from
I guess everybody's
Shadasia
feeling
Green.
the same, that it was a close fight.
And the champ
that
is
could go
with
either
Ariel
way.
Helwani.
Sean, thank you very much. Unbelievable emotion. What a scene here for Team Green. Shadasia, I see the emotion on your face. Can you describe what you are feeling right now after, without a doubt, the biggest win of your career?
I'm so sorry. This is 20 years, man. 20 years. I was 15 years old, and I wanted to box, and I started with this man right here. And my mother told me no. She told me I had to go to college, but she said if I brought my degree back that I could pursue boxing. And these two men, they waited for me. My family, they set me up in an apartment, and then 20 years later, we unified.
20 years.
So I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude and joy.
20 years ago.
And I remember seeing people cry on TV, laughing, and Terrific told me that when I won my titles, I would feel like this. Shout out to Madison, New Jersey. We did it.
You told me yesterday, Shadasia,
That Riri?
that you're still sleeping on cotton sheets, of course, referencing the famous Marvin Hagler line about waking up in silk pajamas. Do you think this is the win that gets you out of those cotton sheets?
Maybe, because I'm gonna still live. You know, I'm real humble and meek, but these guys pushed me to my limit this camp. I told you, I got beat up every day in sparring, and I knew it was worth it because Savannah Marshall was worth it. And much respect to Savannah Marshall. She came out here and she fought me today, and I appreciate that. You're a great champion, and I said that before the fight, and I say it now. You're fucking phenomenal.
Well, I'd be remiss if I don't ask Savannah a question about the decision. It was such a close fight. What a great war between the two of you. Your thoughts after hearing the judges' scorecards?
Look, taking out away for Shadasia, she was absolutely unbelievable tonight, and do you know what, I've never been like that before, ever. But look, even with the point off, you give me 2 rounds. I've come over here, I've given you all 3 judges. How is that fair? Even with the point off, look, I'm not saying I won, but even with the point off, you've given me 2 rounds. All I wanted was a fair fight. Come on.
Yeah, she has
a 2 years away for you from this ring. We look forward to your
legitimate
return.
argument.
What a
there.
performance from the two of you. Madison Square Garden, can you please show some love to these 2 incredible fighters who put on an unbelievable display tonight. Congratulations to you both.
I don't think I need to remind anybody that 3 years ago, Serrano and Taylor staged an extraordinary championship fight.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, she's got a point there. Only one judge gave her 2 rounds. And then, with the point deduction, it doesn't make sense. I wonder where Savannah Marshall is going to go next. And what Clarissa Shields has to say. By the way, this is coming up next. Let's see if Clarissa Shields posted something. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any backhanded. I guess she's still, running around with Pat Poose. She's got a fight coming up in a couple of weeks, by the way. It ain't going to be like this. Let's see if she says some hating ass shit. Nope, she chilling. That's the right decision. Congrats, Green. Close fight, but I thought Green had more moments and controlled. Okay, so far. Okay, she keeping it cool. Because normally she get pissed when they start talking about who's the GOAT or the GWOAT, whether it's Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano. Oh, so she came out. She was going all day, and she came out 35 minutes ago to watch this fight. Knew she would. She ain't been saying nothing about this fight all week or this card all week. And she pop up. But it looks like she's keeping it classy so far. Look, oh. Well, at least she acknowledged that she's never been hit like that before. Shadasia Green's power is real, and I was saying it in the my preview video that for a woman to have 15 wins with 11 KOs, that's a high knockout percentage for female boxing. And when you look at Savannah Marshall, 13, she's now 13-2 with 10 KOs. That's a high knockout ratio for women's boxing. And these women are big. 6 foot is Savannah Marshall, 168 pounds. So she's coming into the ring over 170 clearly. And then you have Shadasia Green. She's a big woman as well, 5'8", 160 pounds coming into the ring, whatever she rehydrates at. But great card so far. I gotta be honest. Let me see. What fight would I rate the best fight so far? Shanika Johnson, Sharetta Metcalf. That's my best fight of the night. Savannah Marshall, Shadasia Green, number 2. Tam Tybalt, Mary Casamassa. Ellie Scottney versus Mikado. And Cameron versus Camara, you know, they're not bad fights. They're not bad fights. They're not bad fights. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm Teach True Controversy with 5U360.